All right, let's go. Welcome back to the channel. I am looking at talking about some Brownings, low profile stuff here today. Browning golf clubs are, I think, collectible, kind of rare. Browning, of course, known for archery and guns and knives, I think. I don't know about the knives, but definitely the guns and the bow and arrow. They figure if you can shoot something, then they can figure out how to shoot a ball. So they came up with a design. I think the 440s might have been the first design. And that is a low profile design. Low profile, you see how skinny those heads are. And people love these off the fairway because all the weight was down low and it made the ball get up. But because the heads are so small, let's go back to that. Because the heads are small, when you got in the rough, in grass, it tend to go underneath the ball and just pop it straight up. So you had to be well aware, or not use them. But then again, in the fairway, in a good lie, they love that low center of gravity and the way they get the ball up and contact they'd make. All right, so what I have here, I think the 440 is possibly their first out of the box set was the 440. I have some 500s right here beside it, which would have been later, I do believe. And then but I'm not sure because I seen these down here, these S350 Brownings. See the head on there, but I think these, based on the looks of that shaft, is going to be a later offering, right? And it's not a complete set. You see these here too. These are the TR 600s. I think these came after the 500s, possibly. Again, low profile. The Strata block. And then here's some tri-power with the metal block. So these probably 90s, right? Were these probably 80s, and those I'm guessing were the 80s as well. The tri-power is back to a full-size head. Well, you're not oversized, but full-size. Nice cavity back. Most of these have real nice bands, but the grips, well, this one's a nice grip. It's a Browning grip, but not all of them are. Well, some of these have good grips, some don't. These are some extras that came out that I couldn't quite match up. I'm actually looking at something here too, is that this one driver, these three were together with these irons, these 440s. And if you look, the 4 and the 5 would say 440 on them. But the one is different. It says XE, but has a different grip too. It has original Browning grip, real nice Browning band on it, but that grip is like new and hard to find those. Where the other ones have the pro only grips, or they have, well, this set anyway, has these wind comfort grips, which I disdain. They're great at first, but man, I've taken off so many of those things. They just deteriorate. I don't need to tell you, I'm sure. But anyhow, this one here is a little different. You notice how it does have the deer head on it, which, hi kitty, which some of these other ones do as well. These tri-powers have the deer head. I think the TR 600s have a deer head on them as well. But most of the 440s, there's a titanium head one that's in the offside. No deer head and no XE. Again, I'm saying XE. I don't think it's 3X. I think it's XE. But collectible is what I think. I was putting these together, and they have numbers on the shafts. And I think that when, like, the 5.7, I believe, like it says 109.57 or 257, 109.258. I think it's just maybe the shaft, and then the shaft length. This one might be a little shorter because it's a 5.7. These have 3.8s, 3.57s. These might be the drivers, I'm thinking. But then I'm saying that because I noticed, and someone can verify, that my sand wedge and my pitching wedges have the same number, 109. It's either 3.57 or 3.58. So I'm thinking, and these are both 5.7s. You can see the difference in the pitching wedge versus the sand wedge. Again, very low. All the weight goes down. Again, makes the ball pop up. Is the idea behind it. And that idea was bringing everybody into the market and lasted for a few years at least. I mean, when I say that, I gotta come over here. And here's some Walter Hagen low profiles, the Matrix. LP stands for low profile Walter Hagens. There's a slot line actually just says low pro, right? They were doing very similar. They were almost copycatting that one. But yeah, again, collectible, in my opinion. Here's some head covers, Browning head covers. That a putter, I think that is, what is it, Premier 6. So probably had that one for a little while. A couple of extras that are hanging out. The 5, again, this Browning, this says Browning, so a little later. Doesn't say, like I said, these do. Doesn't have the 440 on them. These have 440 on them. See, that's a one with a 440. Doesn't have the XE. But these are all matching. And well, I don't know what more I really need to say about it. Again, interesting clubs. Low profile may be coming back. I kind of heard rumor of it. You guys probably know better than I would about them making a comeback. But I have seen videos where people play them and are surprised how well they hit them. Again, it's great until you get off the fairway into deep grass, and they tend to want to slide underneath and pop the ball straight up, which is not what you got to be very aware of. So anyhow, here's some of the Brownings. Quick intro. I don't want to take too much time on this. Just share a little bit what I've learned as of recent. All right, good day. Welcome back, and thanks for coming. We'll talk to you.